Alright, we are now live. Sorry about that. Alright, we are now live with another episode of Phoenix Wright. I know it's a little late, but nothing wrong with doing a late night episode. I mean, okay, I'll be starting in just a few moments. I'm just getting everything ready for the stream tonight. Okay, almost ready. Almost ready here. Okay, now that everything is all set and ready to go, let us go ahead and get this video underway, shall we? Good evening, everybody. This is Xenonite XE6 here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. This is part number 26 of this Let's Play series. And so in the last episode, we did the first part of the third trial in Justice for All. We went up against both Ben and Trilo and the clown Mo. And we are now having to realize that the culprit could be someone that can fly. And so far, it looks like this isn't looking good for Maximilian Galaxia. But it looks like we're given another day to investigate and see exactly what on earth is going on. So in this episode tonight, we are going to be doing the second part of the investigation and see if we can find any more evidence that could lead to who the possible culprit could be. So let's get this underway. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and talk with Maya real quick before we go through more of the investigation.
I don't see any way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
There's no way we can solve the mystery of a criminal flying by tomorrow. I was thinking, do you really think the criminal flew through the air? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says that he saw it.
That's true. Mo looked awfully serious when he said that.
Do you think he might be trying to frame Max?
If that was it, he would have simply said I saw Max. That would have been enough. There's no reason why anyone would believe he flew.
But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that. Max.
You're really not helping my confidence here, Maya.
Everyone seems to hate Max. Ben, Trilo, Mo, they all have nothing nice to say.
That magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to the circus to see him.
He even hit Ben over the head with a bottle. But
But what?
that doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder.
And it was proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied on the stand.
Maybe Ben saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume. But Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself.
Guess we'll find out soon about that one. Well, let's head to the detention center first before we head into the circus.
Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special.
Really? What kind of TV special?
Maximilian Galaxia, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live.
Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special.
But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking. But the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. The night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here is how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says. It wasn't me.
Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying?
You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think.
I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you.
Anything for you, sweetie?
Be friends with the other performers in the circus.
Fabulous! A great joke! Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them?
But
I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate.
Ambition, huh?
something about what Max just said rings true to my ears.
Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I'm really sick of telling the story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galaxia. I suppose I can tell it again. Viola. Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me.
Oh my, he's holding a trophy and all that stuff.
Just look at that fabulous stage. This is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted in applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions. The acclaim.
Wow.
Ahem. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus.
That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy?
Oh my goodness. That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them.
Learn how to get thrown in jail? Grand Prix photo. Photo of Max's awards ceremony. Grand Prix photo added to the court record. Okay, so I guess that's pretty much all we can have. So we only have one new evidence. I think that's probably going to come in handy, I think, in the trial. But we'll see how that works. Now, I don't know how long this investigation is, but if it's a short investigation, we could do a little bit of the trial, depending if it's a short investigation. December 29th, Barry Big Circus entrance.
You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing.
Oh dear, it's Trilo. Oh great. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yes. Wait.
Quit your whining. Let's just give it a shot already. Alright, let's go.
Row your boat. Are they singing that row your boat song? And I'm not going to be singing it. I'm just going to read it. Row your boat. I swear, this is getting crazy.
Row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the street. Come on, you know that.
I'm trying my best, but Trilo, this just isn't going to work.
Do you enjoy seeing dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you going to do then?
Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo.
What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course?
I'm sorry.
Secret crash training? Whoa.
Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until they said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act.
In a round? You can't really do that. That's incredible.
See. Even they are surprised by the idea. I told you.
They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea.
Once we've got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice.
You think so?
Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you.
Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
Oh, did we seriously... We seriously lost the ring. Well, I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Let's talk about today's trial.
I know that you already testified in court today.
You wanted to talk about what we saw, right?
Yes.
Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted. Right, Ben?
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right.
But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben?
What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw.
I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now.
Really? It's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent?
You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart?
Eh?
Waiting like this is part of being in love.
How so?
If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts.
Yeah, I knew that.
Poor Maya, she's so red. She looks like a vine-ripe tomato.
See how this new routine working? So how is this new routine working out?
Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routines are secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution.
That sounds incredible.
But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Max Galaxia. The former should aim for the world. What does he think he is?
Trilo, you seem to really be fired up about all this.
He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage.
You're right. You're right.
Mark my words. I, Trilo Quicks, will win the Grand Prix.
You're the man now, doll.
Row, row, row your boat will be the key to a glorious victory. Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you've got to start something, right? Don't screw this up! You gotta be a part of this too!
So what happens if I do show them the photo? Let me save real quick just in case something crazy is about to happen. Let's see.
Would you mind taking a look at this?
It's...
Guess we won't need you to look at this after all.
Okay, I don't think they would know anything about that yet. Let me just first go ahead and talk to everybody else first, before we kind of get to that. Let's go to the Lodging House Plaza. December 29th, Looking House Plaza.
Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much?
Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way.
Why are you defending her?
Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up. Don't show up. Don't show up. Don't show up. Don't show up.
Oh, he's really afraid that Francisca's going to show up and hit her... Oh, excuse me. Hit him with the whip. Why did I call Gumshoe a her? Oh my goodness. My apologies on that. I called Gumshoe a her. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh dear. What I meant to say, he's afraid that Francisca is going to show up and hit him with the whip. Because we all saw what happened in the last episode. Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight.
She's directly above us as we speak.
Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by the window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who lives in that room? Behind the window up there.
The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal?
Francisca Von Karma!
Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Okay, so we gotta wait until after she's done with her investigation. For now, let's investigate the other places and go to Mo's room.
Mo's not here.
If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into the room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Aha, 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 aha.
What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself?
I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes.
He must really love his work. Okay, let's try to see if there's anything new around here, maybe.
Look at the ceiling. Looks like someone punched a hole in it.
You're right. I wonder what happened.
I don't even want to imagine what goes on in there here.
This is where Mo witnessed the crime.
Well, this is where Mo witnessed some craziness.
I mean, come on. A flying criminal? Jeez. If we had a normal judge, he'd never believe something like that.
See, clown equipment is so funny looking.
He's got a balancing ball, a unicycle.
He's even got a trampoline.
But they're all broken.
Well, you've got to give them all a shot. Trying is the most important thing.
He sure seems to have tried them all, but were any of these useful?
Mo seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies, The Joke's on You, Treat Your Peons Right, and the classic Funny Jokes Are Funny.
Wow, Mo's very studious.
The Joke's on You, huh?
He probably might say that to Francisca, maybe.
You've really got to give it to Mo. Slipping on a banana peel 100 times a day. That's incredible. Maybe I should try giving it a shot myself. I guess I'll start out by juggling.
Maybe you should start with spirit channeling. Just a thought.
Mo's got an excellent pair of pajamas, laid on his bed in an excellent manner.
They're not actually pajamas. They're actually costumes. Uh-huh. I guess you could say that they're professional sleepwear. These carrots look like they are the pick of the crop, don't they?
I still don't get why he went with carrots.
What do you think about this theory? A long time ago, the circus was down on its luck. Mo was so hungry that he had to steal the horses' food to survive. But he got addicted to their orangey goodness.
I laugh, but I think Maya might not be too far from the truth.
All those clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy.
Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible.
It might be a collection of clown costumes from around the world.
Oh, I almost forgot.
What is it now?
She better not want me to try one of those on.
I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. We could display it on our office.
In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that.
Okay, so it looks like nothing new is going on over here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so no new evidence here. Let's see here.
This safety light was on at the time of the murder, wasn't it?
That's what they say.
There were performers in a lodging house, so it makes sense that it was on. I bet the killer was worried that someone would spot them during the crime.
This is the condenser for the air conditioner. It hasn't been used in a while.
What? How'd you figure that out? You're not making things up now, are you?
Hold your horses. It was easy to figure out. It was snowing before the murder, right? Well, look at the condenser. The snow is still piled on top of it.
Wow, Nick, I'm impressed. Maybe you should be a PI instead of an attorney.
The ringmaster's body was found here. However, the way he fell over made him look like he was carrying a wooden box. But what in the world really happened here?
I guess we'll find out soon.
Something covered up by this tarp. An old sign, perhaps.
Nick, look out! They've got the killer trapped behind that trap. What? It wasn't funny? You know it wouldn't have hurt you to look even a little bit surprised.
She didn't notice I was too scared to talk. My goodness. Well, I guess there's nothing interesting here. Oh my goodness.
Look, it's Max.
Even when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you.
Sure, the sign says Big Berry Circus, but looking around, it might as well be Circuit de Galaxia.
The stars in his cheeks sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star in your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker.
Nah, it's alright. those streamers do a nice job introducing the circus performers.
Maximilian Galaxia and his comical comrades.
You know, you don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you?
You're right, I haven't seen one in ages. I bet they stopped using them due to little kids climbing up to the top.
I don't think that was why. You may never know, Phoenix. It could be. It could be.
The murder took place right over there.
You never really get used to the feeling of being where someone's life was taken.
I know. The Ringmaster seems like he was such a good man. It's so sad. For everyone.
This is the box office where they sell all the tickets for the circus.
They also sell programs. I forgot to buy one when we came to the circus last time.
So then why don't you buy one now?
Sounds like a plan. Oh no, sounds like I forgot my wallet.
If you want me to buy it for you, just ask me already.
You know I'd never do that to you, Nick.
She definitely would.
Nick, the entrance is right here.
Maya, the circus is closed today. No clowns, no elephants, no shows.
I know that. Nick, you can get your picture taken with Dolly the elephant.
There's no Dolly. Not today.
I know that too. Well, I'll just have to take a picture with whoever I stumble across.
It's not like we're here on business or anything.
It's a snack stand. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, and drinks. Not to mention
candy and popcorn. They even got snow cones.
Who would eat snow cones in the middle of winter?
Nick, do you think we can buy some snow cones?
Look around. There's tons of snow piled up all around here.
Yeah! Wait a second. There's no syrup, though. I want syrup.
Hopefully she doesn't notice the discolored snow in the corner. That's not syrup. Oh my goodness. This game is just hilarious. I really do enjoy playing this game.
The very big top is so very...
Oh, excuse me.
Enormous!
Yep. One look at the huge tent looming over you and you realize this is a circus.
I know. It really gets your blood pumping, doesn't it?
Okay. And Trilo is still beating Ben up. Oh my goodness. Okay, I wonder what's gonna happen this time when we enter in the circus.
Huh? Where's Regina?
I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers.
Well, let's first examine the place and see if we can find anything new.
Ah, a ladder.
It's just a step ladder.
What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter.
Oh, okay.
It's not even worth arguing with her on this one.
The seats are so far away from the ring.
But they make up for it with the amount of people that can see a show.
Hey, Nick, do you think that if every person in the audience screamed all at once, the vibration they create could cause the big top to collapse?
I'm glad I don't pay you to come up with this stuff. There doesn't seem to be anything here that can help us. Not a single clue.
You know, I've been meaning to ask you. What exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for?
A bloody chainsaw, for instance.
Well, there definitely is. There's definitely not one of those here. Hey, it's a rope.
Probably for tightrope walking.
That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. Whoa, those lights are huge. If they fell from the ceiling, you'd be going to the circus in the sky. Life is so fragile, isn't it, Nick?
It can't be snuffed out in an instant by falling gargantuan lights.
It's so fragile that I have decided to eat as much good food as I can before I die. Like hamburgers.
Apparently you didn't notice the big sign that said closed by the snack stand.
Aw, it's closed. Hey, look! That's where Max makes his grand appearance.
It's grand, alright.
I want to try entering court like that.
How'd I know that she'd say that? Okay, well, there's nothing here. There's the cafeteria, and then there's the office. Let's go to the cafeteria first, and then we'll head to the ringmaster's room. Okay. Whoa, look at that. There's Mo.
Ah, right. Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria.
Yikes. He's in an awfully good mood.
All right, you know what time it is. Riddle time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza?
What? What?
Come on, you can answer this. Answer this is easy.
Because...
What in the world?
Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction?
Buzz, wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie?
I got it.
Okay, what is your answer?
Because they are in the cafeteria.
Exactly. It's an incredible sad place. That cafe.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. What? Oh, that sounded weird.
I did it.
What's going on? He's being too nice. I'm confused by that. Oh my god. I'm confused. I'm confused a little bit on that one.
Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me. I didn't think it was going to be so tough.
Tough?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
You even used the theme no shoes, no shirt, no service joke.
Exactly. How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that?
Are you 100% sure about your testimony today?
I saw what I saw, I swear. That creep just...
Flew through the air?
It wasn't exactly flying per se. It was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max.
I don't see a psyche look. He must be telling the truth. Okay, what happens if you show him the photo?
Ah, not this picture. Showed it to you guys too?
Huh? You seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galaxia. He really gets around. Oh yeah, he didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture, I think. He make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness.
He got a big bus? I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bus. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. Phoenix, whatever you are thinking, stop. Stop. Whatever you are thinking right now, stop it. Oh no! Do we really have to? Okay, I guess if it's gonna help us find any more evidence to prove Max's innocence, we have to.
Max's bust would be on that small table over there.
There's nothing over there.
Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden, the bus disappeared.
It disappeared?
If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there.
Oh, so that's the bus that actually appeared on the picture.
Max just had to put the picture up.
Hey, the thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bus of me.
Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it.
Aww.
Max G bus. Bronze statue taken from cafeteria before the crime. Max G bus added to the court record.
Is there anything else that's changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I can see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he's setting up a bad joke.
Nope. I'm drawing a blank here.
Quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book.
I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there is one teensy tiny thing that does seem different.
Tell us!
Well, on the morning of the crime, over on the bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted up front and center.
Piece of paper?
Let me see. It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title.
Yikes! It says, "To the murderer."
Murderer?
Yep, that's what it says. But the rest of it has been ripped off. I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this?
Morning before the murder.
Before the murder?
Yes. The ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing? Note, posted in the cafeteria on the day of the crime, then torn states, "To the murderer." Okay, we should be getting closer to finding out who it could actually be at this point with the evidence.
Nick, I think we better follow up on this important lead.
Okay, let's examine anything if we can see anything else.
A bulletin board. For, bulletins? It doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here.
Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read.
Juicy?
You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like, "Message from the killer."
Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. Looks like they've left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder.
I was in charge of the cooking that day. It was going to be a special menu.
Really? What were you going to cook?
Mo Moo burgers.
What are those?
A beefy burger filled with laughs and a sauce that tastes like my jokes. They're outstanding.
So those burgers leave just as bad of a taste in your mouth as his joke said. I'm going to be honest here, Mo's jokes are not that great. They're not really that funny. I don't know why, maybe I just don't find it really funny, maybe. I just probably don't find it really funny, probably. Alright, moving on.
There are dirty dishes all over the place. It must have been too hectic that night to clean up.
You know I can't stand a mess, Nick. I think you and I should clean this place up for them.
Yeah, you two are going to help us restore order to this cafeteria.
What are you talking about? You're going to help too.
Clowns can't clean. We're here to throw pies, not clean them up. I'm a busted gut boy, not a bus boy. Get it? It was 2 jokes in 1. I'm fat and funny, get it?
Yes, Mo, we got it.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
The chair's been knocked over.
That's what it looks like.
Looking at all that, this brings back lots of memories.
What do you mean?
I proposed here, to a girl on horseback. Of course, I was much younger back then.
So what happened? What was her answer?
Well, let's just say that my love was put out to pasture.
Well, so I take it he's been rejected.
Keep her cafeteria clean.
Take a good look at the sign, girlie.
Huh? It says, "Keep her cafeteria clean."
I added a question mark on there. I'm thinking that might be why the cafeteria is so dirty.
Ha ha ha.
This is strange. There's nothing on top of this stand.
Look here. Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table.
Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You won't be putting a 10-course meal on this.
Well, he could still eat hamburgers, right?
Oh wait, I've already clicked on that. No, didn't mean to click on it again.
The kitchen is over here.
Oh yeah. I wrote a new joke about the kitchen. Let's see. How did that joke go?
Let me guess. What did the chef say to the chicken before dinner? Knife to meet ya. It's gotta be something dumb like that.
What did the chef say to the chicken before dinner? A knife to meet ya.
Oh my goodness, he read Phoenix's mind.
That's a great one, Mo. I would have never thought of that.
I can't believe Phoenix has read Mo's mind. Oh my goodness. This episode is a weird episode on Justice for All. I think out of all the episodes I played, I think this is probably one of the most weirdest episodes I think I've ever played. Alright, let's go ahead and head to the Ringmaster's room. And see what we can find.
Max and the Ringmaster had their talk to this room.
That could have been when the Ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
Why did he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something?
Okay, let's look around and see if we can find anything. Excuse me.
This was the table he used when visitors came to see him.
Ew, there's mud caked on the table.
Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table.
Nick, don't even think about providing a reenactment for me.
I wasn't. How unclothed do you think I am anyway? Okay.
Look at all the stars on this poster. This must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances.
Posters are the way to go, aren't they?
What do you mean?
We should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action, mind-numbing legalists. You will say, wow. Or perhaps, hold it, don't miss out on our stunning life or death courtroom thrill ride.
With those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic.
Nick, look at all the cute trophies.
Indeed. Just look at all the awards this circus has won.
Like, All Country Quiz Champions, Ringmasters Association, Mini Golf Master, Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Champ, Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could have never imagined. Nick, look at all the photos lined up on the wall.
It's like a guided tour of the circus history.
This is so cool. It seems like there were so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing at our office. We can put up pictures of all the clients who have been found not guilty.
What about the clients who were found guilty?
We'll just pretend like they don't exist. How's that? Nick, now that you got me thinking about losing cases, why'd you do that?
Oh my goodness. Oh.
All of these frames look the same.
They almost look like thank you cards. It looks like every year the Ringmaster made donations to charity. To the Robot Clown Research Center.
You're kidding, right?
What? They may be a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery.
This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but his desk looks old and cheap.
There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the Ringmaster.
He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat.
And they call this the face of someone who already knew that.
What?
Scrap of white paper is sticking out of the coat pocket.
Huh? Where?
Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats.
Oh, you always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. This is where the ringmaster applied his makeup.
It's quite a collection of most understand colors. Shocking pink, for example.
This one says it is 100% all-natural organic mascara.
And this one says, sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime.
Ringmaster must have been really concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual.
Okay. Nothing really new around here. There's like nothing new. Like no new evidence here. I guess we just go back to the entrance. Okay, I guess there's nothing here. Not sure. I guess we might show him the bus thing. Let's see.
What about this? Fabulous. Oh.
Do you know anything about this note?
The morning of the murder. It was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat.
Your heart skipped a beat?
While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat.
Oh! Then maybe that white scrap that was found on the tailcoat might lead to a clue. Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing?
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere here. What if we show this to some of the other people here? Let's see. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go back in here. Okay. Let's click here now.
Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat.
You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is.
I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it. Fits perfectly with the other piece.
What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
Tonight at 10 p.m.
That's when the murder took place.
Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster.
Note, torn by the ringmaster, found in his tailcoat pocket. Note updated in the court record. Okay.
The ringmaster's tailcoat.
It's been expertly cleansed and pressed. It's got one perfect crease.
The ringmaster must have liked things neat and tidy.
This is kind of pointless, isn't it? There's no way this beats Mo's room. Now that's cool.
All I can hear is my head right now saying, aha, 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 aha. Poor Phoenix. Oh, what happens if we show it to Mo? Oh, Mo's not even here.
What? Mo's gone.
There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo.
Hamburgers. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger bad.
All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Is there anything new to scan around here? I think it's just going to say the same things. Wait, what?
Keep our cafeteria clean.
Doesn't seem like anyone ever reads a sign, huh?
Maybe they should make it easier to understand. Clean it or die.
Well, that would definitely make them clean it and clean up.
Okay, yeah, this was probably said in the last episode. I know I'm kind of rereading most of the things here. Oh wait, what did she say?
It looks like they've left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder.
They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? I know. Looking at all of these dishes is making me hungry. Let's go get a burger at the snack stand outside.
Once we're finished with the case.
All right, then let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go. Woo.
Where's the mute button when you need it? Okay. Okay, I don't think there's anything interesting here. Okay, I guess we just have to move into the lodging house. Oh, there's Gumshoe.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat. Finally. But with Miss Von Karma.
Uh-oh. I think it might be her calling you, Gumshoe.
Nick, what is that? That beeping sound.
It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of badger or something. If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here quick. See ya, pal.
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. Man is biting us. Ow! Is biting us lashes from a whip.
And there she is.
Von Karma.
She really did appear. It was a real battle today in court. Wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you?
Tomorrow will be the day. The day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news?
National news! You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of the win by just a smidge. Oh my goodness. I guess we'll have time to talk with Miss Von Karma.
Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh?
I'm amazed you picked up on that much. If anyone could, you wouldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints?
Conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right?
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself.
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove a defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back.
My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manford von Karma.
Of course, your dad. I know you miss him.
Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation?
Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about?
You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again. One more time. If she's not talking about... Okay, if she's not talking about her father, is she talking about Edgeworth?
Him?
I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth.
What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Why would you even bring him up?
You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth?
Manfred von Karma.
Exactly right. It was my papa.
That means that Edgeworth was...
Right again. Miles was like a little brother to me.
Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Edgeworth.
And I'll just read this in Phoenix's voice.
The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that, case was over. He vanished.
It's your fault he is gone.
Huh?
It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Nick, what did she mean?
Edgeworth's death? What?
Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then with the case after that one. He never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
That was 1 year ago.
What? Wait a minute. Wait a dang minute. He's dead? What? Are you serious? No, that can't be. That can't be right. Oh my goodness. So that's why Von Karma wants revenge. She feels like Phoenix is to blame for Edgeworth's death. And that was 1 year ago after the 4th trial. And that was before the 5th trial began. Or was it after the 5th trial? I'm not quite sure.
That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home.
Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead?
I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. I still believe that too. I don't think... There's no way Edgeworth is dead. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You've effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddled the honorable named Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands.
Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth.
Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay?
Nick?
Miss Von Karma?
What?
I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too.
What in the world happened?
This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen.
Nick?
Let's go. Need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick.
Oh, so this must be the acrobat. Acro's room.
You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro.
Mr. Acro.
How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you definitely show up here.
Acro, you're a member of this circus as well?
That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope. I mainly perform on the tightrope, on the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair.
Let's examine a little bit just in case if there's any new evidence.
You can see the big top from the window here.
There is no snow on top of the big top. Kind of weird, don't you think?
The inside of the tent is warm, so any snow that lands on top probably melts.
I guess you're right. The snow probably just slides right off. Ew, it's a huge pile of trash.
One man's trash is another monkey's treasure.
I guess you're right. Look, little shiny things.
He's even got a motorcycle exhaust. What do they call this thing? Oh, a tuba, right?
Of course it's a tuba, silly. You didn't know that?
Hey, it's a picture of Regina.
Well, she is a shining beauty.
No objections here.
Hey, the net's ripped. Money must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore.
The net looks fine to me. You really think that he plays basketball?
I think so. Monkeys live life above the rib, you know.
You're joking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game?
Of course, that monkey doesn't fake the funk on a nasty dunk.
Well, prehensile tail might be an unfair advantage.
It's a monkey calendar.
Acro must really love monkeys. This bed is incredibly well made. It's almost like a maid made it up. Even the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly.
Nick, there's nothing unusual about that at all. It's how things are supposed to be.
Can a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? He's got a barbell. Look around. Everything he's got is for upper body training. Wait a second. These are the same machines I see on TV all the time.
Hey, Nick.
What?
I don't have this one. This barbell here is a new model.
Don't overdo it, Maya. You don't want to end up a muscle woman.
Okay, so I don't think there's anything else that we can... Oh, I think there's one more.
Money must use this to swing around on.
Go ahead, Nick. I know you want to ride on it too.
Maybe later.
Okay. I think that might be it for that one. So I guess now we gotta talk to Acro.
Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver.
It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint.
He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. Such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter.
wonder if he spoiled Regina.
Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess.
Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing?
Do I detect a hint of grudge against Regina? Ooh. There's probably some drama going on between Acro and Regina, but we'll find out later about that one. Let's first ask him about some of the other stuff first.
I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself.
That's awful.
The accident happened during the acrobatics session, right?
Oh, wait, what? Psyche locks! Doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature.
What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice.
6 months ago? What in the world went on at this circus then? Okay, we'll find out about what happened with that later, because I don't think we have enough evidence for that. Let's first, ask what happened.
I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room.
I was at the hospital all day yesterday.
Ah, you went there for rehabilitation. What about the murder?
Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream.
Huh?
I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw?
Jeez, it sounded really ominous.
What did you see, Acro?
That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window.
I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window.
That's when I looked out the window.
What did you see?
He was flying straight up into the air.
He?
Maximilian Galaxia.
What?
That's what I thought he'd say.
You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying?
I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Nick.
I guess we'll find out soon about that one. Let's see if he knows anything at all about some of the other stuff. We're gonna save real quick, because we're already about at least an hour into this episode. Let's see. Let's first show him the photo first. Oh, I forgot I gotta click present. Maximilian Galaxia, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him. Acro won't even look at it.
It looks like something is really weighing on him.
What's this?
That's what we want to know.
It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder.
In the cafeteria? What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious. If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source.
Her?
Regina. Ask her about it. Could Regina be the killer?
What do you think of this?
I'm sorry, but in my present physical condition, I don't really know much about what goes on outside of this room.
Oh, we're sorry.
Don't worry about it. No need to apologize. Okay, let's check on the profiles. Let's start with Max. You want to know about Max? Well, his colleagues in the circus all seem to hate him.
What about you, Acro?
I've got my issues with him as well. But he just also happens to have a diamond shining in his soul.
A diamond shining in his soul?
I guess you could say it is his pride as a performer. We didn't have that pride in ourselves before Max arrived. Honestly, I think he brought something wonderful to the circus when he came.
Acro.
This guy is really different from the other members of the circus.
I was hoping you could shed some light on Ben.
Well, he'll always be here. And as long as he's here, he really can only continue to be a ventriloquist. Whether that's a good thing for him or not, I'm afraid I can't really say. Lately, I've been confined in this room, so I don't have a clue what's going on with that circus. Mr. Wright, I just realized who you reminded me of. You're just like this prosecutor.
What?
You and the prosecutor have the same glint in your eyes. Or glint in your eyes.
You're joking, right? You think I'm like that whip-carrying demon?
Well, no need to get so hostile about it. You two may view things from very different perspectives for now, but you both see the world through the same color-tinted glasses. I know because when I look at people, their eyes are the only things I can believe in.
Nick and Miss Von Karma, huh?
Alright,
The ringmaster really believed in Mo, 100%. What will happen to the circus now that the ringmaster's gone? The beginning of the Lawrence Curls era, I suppose.
I wonder if it's really alright to let Mo run the show.
Mr. Wright, you don't know much about Mo, I suspect.
You can see right through me.
Oh, Nick, you can't let him get to you like that. You're an attorney.
The ringmaster, he was even more of a father to me. When he took me in, the circus was in bad shape. It was obvious that he had no real way of supporting us.
What does he mean by us?
Is that why you started with acrobatics?
Back then, I was only 9 years old. I begged the ringmaster to let me try, and he finally gave in. Having a kid in the circus was probably the last thing in the world that he wanted. I just wanted to be helpful, so I could help the ringmaster.
That's such a nice story.
Regina.
She's cool, isn't she? And can you believe such a cute girl is an animal tamer?
It seems animals are not the only thing she tames.
Huh?
Max, the ringmaster, Ben. She's got them all under her thumb.
What do you mean by that?
Maybe I went a bit overboard. It's just Regina's innocence. She was incredibly sheltered as a child.
I see it seems that way.
That's why she can be so cruel.
What?
Regina is just like the animals she claims to tame. She's innocent. Thus, she can be cruel.
I wonder what happened between Acro and Regina. Something that happened between those two. I guess we gotta find out. Let's see. I don't know if we have all the evidence that we need to talk with Acro about everything. But let's see if the others know about, Acro. No. Oh wait, what happens if we actually show the monkey, actually, before we actually try to find Regina?
Money is a great friend to me.
That pile of treasure over there is his collection, huh?
It is indeed. Money will bring anything back with him.
Aw, that's so cute.
Yeah, I'm not great with the ladies, but I seem to be pretty popular with the animals.
Okay, I don't think he'll say anything else for now. So far, there's only two people I think that could be in trouble. I think Acro and quite possibly Regina. Because it seems that if Acro is saying something bad about Regina, then something must be clearly up. Grr. I've got a bad feeling about this. Grr.
Yeah, Nick.
Wonderful. Today's special must be Phoenix or Phoenix.
Stay heal. Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. guys? I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake.
Mistake?
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey?
It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster.
Dad?
Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man.
He was. I love my dad so much.
I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father.
That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while.
For a while?
Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens.
A star?
That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone.
When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that.
What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you mean that one day I'll be a star too?
Of course.
You really think so?
Yeah, you will. I think.
I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky.
I wonder if everything's alright with Regina.
Just to go back and clear something up, why did you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me.
Something that means a lot to you?
It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. You should see it.
We should?
When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney.
Huh?
If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
Okay, I guess we gotta pick gladly, but of course, I'll get it for you.
Leave it up to us.
Guess there's no turning down that request.
Yay! You're really gonna do it.
Okay, let's see if she knows anything about anyone else, because Acro doesn't seem to really like Regina. So let's see what she has to say about Acro.
Ah, it's Acro. Is he in his room today?
Yes, he is. We just came back from meeting with him.
I hope his legs get better soon. Acro's so incredible, especially on the trapeze.
The trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right?
Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Acro the acrobat.
That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very many nice things to say about Regina. Regina seems to like Acro just fine. Okay, then I guess we just have to go through that note. Well, actually, let's first show her the other photos first.
There's no denying it. Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max.
She's already flown off into her own little world.
Nick, I want to try flying too.
Okay. I'll think about it.
Okay, let's show her the note.
Regina, have you ever seen this before?
I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast.
That's when you realized the piece of paper was in your pocket?
Yep. Since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket.
And then what?
I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble. So, you didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did. I stuck it up there. How'd you know?
So it was Regina who put it up there.
When did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot.
I wonder who wrote this.
Found in Regina's pocket on the morning of the crime. If she went out to Acro's room... If Regina's not the killer, there's only one other person that could be the killer. Because if it wasn't Mo, if it wasn't Ben, if it wasn't Max, and if it wasn't Regina, that only leaves Acro. But if Acro is the killer, why does he hate Regina, number one? Because we need to find out why he doesn't like Regina that much. And number two, how would he done the murder if he is the culprit? I think so far, I think Acro could be the one behind it all, possibly. I'm not quite sure. Can't say for certain.
That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria.
Huh? It's from the cafeteria?
It's not. I remember seeing it there.
So this was the cafeteria's Pepper.
You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper.
What about this? What can you tell me?
I'm not really good at figuring out hard things. Really? You too?
Okay. Okay, so it was found in Regina's pocket, so...
He just loves to cause nothing but trouble. That cute little monkey. But don't you think using a tiger to scare him is a bit much? Huh? Why is that? Do you really have to ask that? It's dangerous to use a tiger for that kind of thing. It's not dangerous at all. Regent's just a little kitten.
I've seen plenty of kittens, and that's no kitten. Okay. Right, so that just means... Okay, so that just means Regina had the note in her pocket. Okay, I guess we gotta go... let's go to the detention center and see if we can talk with Max, maybe. We might get information from him, maybe, before we head back to, Acro's room.
They must have taken Max in for questioning again.
There really isn't anything that we need to ask him right now, anyway.
You're right, I guess. Alright, let's go then.
Okay, so I guess we can't talk with Max. Okay. I guess we gotta go maybe here.
Mo's not here.
What's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me.
Oh no, it's money.
Nick, it's money.
That monkey's holding something.
That's it. That's the thing. That means a lot to Regina, remember?
Alright, time to take on this monkey. Attorney style. Okay, I'm gonna save real quick if I screw this up. So let's see, we got 3 options. Give it back, monkey brain. Stay. Oh ho ho, scratch, scratch. Let's go with the second option.
Stay, money, stay! Hey, it's working!
It sounded like he was confused at the end of that ooh.
Stay! Ah!
Yikes!
I knew that acting like Regina would do the trick.
Nick, you...
I swiped it while money was distracted.
Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Huh? You can see it fine from where you are.
You know what I mean? I really want to try on Regina's costume.
Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet.
What's the matter now?
It doesn't fit me at all.
Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Not to mention it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear.
Stage costume, a shiny spangled vest. It's not my size at all. Okay. Okay, he doesn't say anything about that. Okay, just kind of talking to a few people and see if they will say anything about this before we give it to Regina. Okay, guess not. Guess we gotta go visit Regina. Let's save real quick and see what happens. Let's give it to Regina.
Here you go, Regina. Yay! Thank you. You really got it back for me.
Don't mention it.
I love you, Mr. Attorney.
It's nothing.
No wonder guys melt to mush in front of this girl.
Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's.
Leon's?
No, the lion she told us about.
Oh, the one that someone killed.
Leon. He was killed, wasn't he?
That's right. My dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
During practice?
Leon was sitting down and then he opened his mouth. You know, Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always love seeing me do that. They always start screaming.
You sure they were screaming because they love seeing you do that?
Anyways, what was the bad thing?
Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina, everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
And that's when Leon...
Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky.
Poor thing.
Leon, the animal show's lion, shot by the ringmaster 6 months ago for biting a performer. Okay. So if it is all that we can talk over with Regina, what if we talk it over with some of the other people? No. Seems that Ben and Trilo don't know anything about it. What if we ask Acro, see what he has to say.
What do you think of this?
Okay. So nothing else really. Is that all we can do? Unless there's something else that we missed. Which I don't know if there is. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Okay, so do we seriously have to go do the thing now? I think we might have to. I may have to save just in case. Okay. the wheelchair. Okay. Maybe it has something to do with the lion, maybe. We'll see.
I have to ask you, how are you injured? I'm sorry. I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries.
He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it a secret.
Acro, are you really telling me that the practice that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? Leon, 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured.
I know I'm right on track. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going.
You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone.
Was he trying to save Regina? Okay, wasn't Regina. Okay. Alright, so if it wasn't Regina... so let's see, we have Russell, Mo, Ben, and Max. What about Russell? Okay, no, it wasn't. Okay, let me load real quick, because I did save before I did that. Because I want to have my health restored. Okay. So we know the first one was right. What if it was the monkey? No, it wasn't. Okay, I just want to make sure if it was real quick before I... Let's see, who do we have left? We have Max, Ben, and Mo. Let's go with Ben. Okay, so it wasn't Ben at all. Okay. So it wasn't Regina, it wasn't Russell, it wasn't Ben or Money. So that just leaves a few people left. We got Mo and Max. Okay. Okay, let's see. Because you had to fight it to save someone. Max or Mo? Maybe Mo? Okay, no, it wasn't Mo. So it had to be Max. It wasn't Max? Really? Okay, so if it wasn't... Okay. I'm kind of surprised it wasn't even any of the people from what I picked. Maybe it had to be Acro himself, maybe. Okay. So we know that it was Leon. That's what we know. So it wasn't Acro? Because because you had to fight to save someone. But who is that someone? Do we not have the person yet of who that could be? Maybe it has to be the note? Okay, it wasn't the note. I wonder if it had to be someone else. I'm not quite sure. After biting a performer. Maybe if I click on the lion again, maybe it might actually do that. So maybe that might be the case? Okay, well, let's get the first one out of the way, because obviously I know the first one. Like, right off the bat. What happens if I click it again? Okay, it wasn't the lion. I thought it had to be. I don't know. Because it's not telling me if it was to save someone or not. Let me just make sure I did talk with whoever I had to talk to. I'm not sure if I talked with Regina about something about it. Let me see. Nope. Regina. Let's see. Maybe if I talk with Ben, he might be able to give me more information about that. Maybe. Okay, let me talk with Ben and see if he has any information about this or whatever. Let's see. Nothing about that. Surprised you weren't even going to talk about the note either. I'm going to try to see if there is a way how I can get more evidence. Trying to see here. Yeah, they really aren't going to talk about Acro. Or Mo. Or Russell. Or Regina. Man, I don't think this guy's going to give us any more information other than what we got. I don't think that's going to be the case, so I guess we're going to have to figure this out. Now, let me try to make sure I'm using everything here just in case. Maybe I do have the answer that I need for the second question, I just don't know. Okay. Maybe I may want to try this again with, Okay. Okay. I guess I have no choice but to go ahead and try to do it with, because it looks like I don't think anyone else is going to be popping up anytime soon. Not that I know of. Oh, okay, something is happening here. Okay, I guess we have to go back here.
Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Bistro du Circuit, aka the cafeteria.
It smells so good in here. And those burgers look great.
She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster.
My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven.
I bet. I can tell by the smell.
Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power.
Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do?
That's all I thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you?
Like how he was adopted when he was younger?
He's calmed down a bit now. But he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
He was that upset?
Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes.
What? Really?
Max would still be an issue, though.
Max?
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. It's probably the reason the circus is still around. None of what he says is right.
No.
All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know.
The tragedy? You know, what is he talking about?
Get over what tragedy, Mo?
Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all.
He must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right?
Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang, dang, dang. Correcto mundo.
Doesn't he mean ding?
Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us?
No, not at all. What makes you think that?
Just the way you said if everyone can get over the tragedy seems a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I?
Wait, what? So now we're getting closer to the truth.
It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old man of accidents. I wear big pants for a reason.
6 months ago, eh? Are we talking about the lion thing again? Oh, maybe if I get Mo to spill the beans, then maybe I can get Acro to spill the beans. Let's try it. Get over it.
Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus?
Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there! Some juicy burgers. Let's eat instead.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I kind of get an idea of what happened back then.
Mo, you said something about an accident. This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it?
I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during practice, right?
How did you... I told him so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts.
Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right?
Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that Ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her.
Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo. Don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head?
Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything.
You promised?
He's involved in this too.
He's involved too, huh? What must be talking about?
Mo, it's the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything.
Okay, so it wasn't Max. Acro?
It must have been Acro, right?
How? How did you know?
Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No. No way.
I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, Acro.
Okay, so he knows something.
It's just like you said. You know the accident.
Did someone die?
No, but it would have probably been better if he had.
What? How would that have been better?
He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in.
Coma?
All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do.
I see.
How is he related to Acro?
He's his brother.
Huh?
The person who got bit was Acro's brother.
Brother?
They were an acrobat team of brothers. Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime.
Who is Acro's younger brother?
Sean Dingling. But everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall.
Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina.
6 months ago, we were practicing. All of a sudden, Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon."
Why did he do that?
I don't know. That's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling.
He? You mean Leon?
Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling.
Oh dear.
Some sick grin.
No way. That's impossible.
Smirking Leon, a lion, a flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events?
Nick, can lions smile?
We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle.
So that's what really happened.
Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper.
There he goes again, acting like normal crazy self.
Achoo! Achoo!
Nice. What a wonderful sneeze.
Huh? You think so?
You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel. That's basic clownmanship. Girlie, I know you gotta understand that.
Nick, I think I make a good clown.
Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer.
Does Regina sneeze for pepper too?
She does. Bat would always tease her with pepper.
Bat?
From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together.
They look perfect together, huh?
Bat 22. Also, they're 4 years apart.
When you think about it, he really was a good guy. He truly liked Regina. He would try anything to get her attention.
He seems like a good guy.
Back then, Acro was always laughing.
But I guess that everything backstage at the circus isn't always rosy.
You see, it's harder than you think, making people laugh all the time.
Okay, I guess that's it. I guess we gotta go talk it over with some of the others. Let's see what Regina has to say about this. Wait, what? What do you think about this person?
Sorry.
Sorry?
I've already given my heart to another man, so I'm not interested in enrolling in your dating service.
Huh? I just wanted to know if you knew this person. Okay, she wouldn't say a single thing. Okay. Man, we're really getting a lot of evidence here at this point. Okay. I think we now have enough evidence, I think, to convince Acro to spill the beans. Ah, Mr. Wright. Back again, I see.
Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was it someone else?
We're back because Acro is hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It seems that he knows that we know. Well, well. It seems you got things you want to talk about. So fire away. Okay, let me save real quick. I'll read the whole thing again, only because I think this will be proper, because we got more evidence this time. Okay, let's just hope we got everything. About the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry. I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If it were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? Take that! Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battle the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone. Take that! Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. One more left. Mo. He must have told you. Yes. We learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue. Anyways, they were an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That was where he slipped. And that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together. Like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Acro's last psyche lock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know who you are still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. I think that's where Regina comes in. Regina. You always seem calm and collected, until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. But you're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught to command to attack people. Regina is incapable of doing anything like that. Besides,
Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What? What are you talking about?
Doi, maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll...
Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along.
Take that!
Note!
This... Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket.
Bulletin board.
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning.
You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina.
A dare?
An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date.
That's insane! Didn't he know how dangerous that is?
We all thought he was being stupid too. But that lion was very old to begin with. And age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movies.
Poor Bat.
When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up.
What about Bat?
He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Bat and Regina. They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is a scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him.
Gross. It's covered in blood.
This scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously.
Oh.
When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
Nick.
I know. Most of the same thing.
What do you think it all means?
I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind.
Miss Von Karma!
I've already heard everything. So hand over the scarf.
But the scarf is evidence in the trial.
That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro.
Preparations?
I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office.
Acro, a witness?
Come, Acro. Let's go to the office.
Yes, ma'am.
Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow?
Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out.
Look at you all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use.
This is all beginning to come together now. Oh dear. We're at the home stretch. Okay. We're on the home stretch now. December 30th, 9:41 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Excuse me. Okay, we'll just head back to the title screen. Okay, well, it looks like we found some pretty interesting evidence that could point to who the killer is. And it looks like, with what we've heard from Mo and what we heard from Acro, this all happened during the incident before Russell's death. If there's a connection to House, if there is a connection that somehow matches the description, that means there's only one person that could have done all this. I'm thinking it could be Acro that could be the culprit of this case. That's what I'm kind of thinking, because if he was the one that made the note, then that would mean he was the one that killed Russell. Oh my goodness. Was he pretty much maybe targeting Max? Maybe he thought Max would be the culprit? Like targeting Max or something? I'm not quite sure. Oh my goodness, but that is a lot to take in. With all this new evidence that we have found, well, not a lot of new evidence, but oh my goodness. I think this next episode, part 27, is going to be probably the most craziest one we're ever going to see. And I think this is also going to be the last part for episode 3 of Justice for All before we reach episode 4. So I believe we're at the home stretch of this episode, on episode 3 of Justice for All. So I think we're at the home stretch. I think all we have to do is get through this second part of the trial, defeat Francisca in her own game, and then we should be able to complete the third episode, meaning that we'll be up to episode 4 of Justice for All. Oh my goodness, is this going to be the most craziest episode I think we're going to be seeing yet? I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I guess we'll find out soon enough what happens in this trial. Because it looks like whatever is going to be presented in this trial, we're going to be finding out who truly is the one that killed Russell. So that means that person is going to be going down. I'm still thinking that it could be Acro, only because I feel like Acro could be capable of this murder, possibly. So that's what I'm thinking. I think Acro could be the one that killed Russell. In my opinion, that's what I'm kind of thinking right now. So if I'm right, if Acro is the killer, then how did he do it? I think that's the big question I think we all want to know. But we're going to have to wait and see in part 27 before we can find out exactly what goes down. So anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up this episode right here because it's already getting late in the middle of the night. It's already 1:19 a.m. And I think it's time I wrap up this episode. So guys, that is going to be it for part 26 of my Let's Play of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this episode as much as I have, and I gotta say, episode 3 of Justice for All, it did have a bit of weird and confusing moments in this episode so far, but there are some funny moments in the episode, especially with Gumshoe being afraid of Francisca. Anyway, in the next part, we are going to be taking on Acro in the trial and see if we are one step closer to finding out who the culprit is. And will we be able to beat Francisca in her own game? Will we be able to beat her in her own game once again like we did in the last trial? We'll find out soon enough. So like I said, in the next part, we are going to be facing off against Acro in the second part of episode 3's trial. And hopefully, we'll be able to find out who the true culprit is. So you guys do not want to miss what's going to happen on the next part of my Let's Play of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. And I guess that's all for me. So until next time, this is XeroKnight-XE6. Hope you guys have a great night. I will see you guys in part 27 of my Let's Play of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, where we will hopefully be finishing up episode 3 of Justice for All. and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, farewell, and have a good night.